Namaste, my friends. Let us be honest for 1 minute. How many times did you wake up last night? Once, twice, or was it 3 or 4 times? You leave your warm bed, you stumble in the dark, you stand in front of the toilet, and you wait. You try to push, you apply pressure, but the flow is weak, dripping, intermittent. And what is the worst part? Just when you turn around to go back to bed, you feel that you are still not finished. You lie down, but the anxiety creeps into your mind. Will I have to get up again in 1 hour? Gentlemen, I know that feeling, that helplessness, that broken sleep. People tell you that it is an inevitable part of old age. They tell you, just accept it, uncle. But I, Dr. Vikram Mehta, am here to tell you they are wrong. In more than 30 years of practice, combining the precision of modern Western medicine with the wisdom of 5,000-year-old Ayurveda, I have seen thousands of men over 50, 60, and even 80 years old regain their strength. They did not have to use the surgeon's knife. They did not have to suffer the terrible side effects of chemical tablets that destroy your manhood. Today, I am not going to give you a cheap trick or empty advice. I am going to give you a scientific map. We are going deep to the cellular level to understand why your prostate swells up like a water balloon and how to activate the body's self-healing mechanism to make it shrink naturally. If you are ready to sleep continuously until the morning and regain your confidence, this video is the answer you have been searching for all your life. To defeat the enemy, you must understand him. Modern medicine calls your condition BPH, Benign Prostatic Hyperplasia. Imagine the prostate like a walnut surrounding a soft hose. That is your urethra, urine pipe. When you are young, this walnut is compact and soft. But as you age, it swells into a lemon or an orange, strangling that hose. That is the reason why you have to strain, why the flow is weak, dripping, intermittent. But what is the million-dollar question? Why does it grow? Most doctors only tell you about one thing, DHT. But that is only half the truth. Let me explain this molecular biological mechanism in the simplest way. Testosterone is the hormone that makes you a man. But in our body, there is an enzyme called 5-alpha reductase. This enzyme is like an over-enthusiastic builder. It converts your precious testosterone into a form 10 times more potent called DHT or dihydrotestosterone. When this DHT accumulates too much in the prostate tissue, it orders the cells multiply, grow, do not die. This process in medicine is called inhibition of apoptosis, meaning preventing natural cell death. Old cells do not die, new cells keep taking birth. The result is a prostate that enlarges without control. However, there is a second, more dangerous enemy that few people talk about: estrogen and chronic inflammation. As men age, testosterone goes down, but belly fat increases. Belly fat contains the enzyme aromatase, which converts testosterone into estrogen, the female hormone. This imbalance, added to a diet high in sugar and fried foods, creates a hidden fire in the body called inflammation. The inflamed prostate swells up to protect itself, just like when you cut your finger. Now, listen to the wisdom of my ancestors. 5,000 years ago, the great Vaidyas of Ayurveda did not have microscopes to see DHT, but they saw energy. They called this condition a disorder of Apana Vayu and Kapha. Apana Vayu is the downward wind responsible for the elimination of urine. When you are stressed or you eat cold and dry foods, this wind gets blocked and the flow stops. Kapha is the energy of earth and water, representing structure and growth. When Kapha becomes stagnant due to a sedentary lifestyle and consuming too many sweets or heavy dairy, it creates granthi, meaning a hard lump or tumor. So what is my solution? We cannot simply take a tablet to block the symptoms. We must attack from the root with a two-front strategy. First, the chemical aspect. We will use food to inhibit the 5-alpha reductase, reduce DHT, and extinguish the fire of inflammation. Second, the energetic aspect. We will use special exercises to unblock Apana Vayu, release the flow, and dissolve the accumulated Kapha. Does it sound complicated? It is not. These secret weapons are found right in your kitchen, in the way you sit, in the way you breathe. And in the next part, I will open the doors of the kitchen pharmacy to show you exactly what you need to eat to reverse this process. Now that we understand the enemy, that toxic combination of DHT, estrogen and inflammation, it's time to fight back.
Forget about pharmacies and expensive medicines for a moment. I want to take you to the most powerful hospital in the world, your own kitchen. Before I reveal the first ingredient, I want to ask you a quick question. Look in your kitchen shelf right now. Do you have a jar of seeds forgotten in some corner? If yes, write in the comments, I have seeds right now. Because what you are about to hear will change the way you see these small grains. Let us start with the first pillar of our strategy, the DHT destroyer. 1. Pumpkin seeds, Kaddu ke beej, the zinc mine. Do not underestimate the power of small things. Pumpkin seeds are not just a snack, they are pure medicine. Modern science has confirmed what ancient sages knew. The prostate is the organ in the male body that contains the highest concentration of zinc. If the prostate was an engine, zinc would be the oil. Without enough zinc, the engine heats up, inflames and enlarges. Studies show that men with BPH, enlarged prostate, have drastically low levels of intracellular zinc. But here's the biochemical secret. Pumpkin seeds are loaded with beta-sitosterol. These compounds act like a shield. They enter the prostate tissue and handcuff the 5-alpha reductase enzyme. They literally block the conversion of testosterone into that harmful DHT. However, there is a mistake that 90% of men make. They eat them roasted and salted. Do not do that. High heat destroys the essential oils and omega-3 fatty acids we need to fight inflammation. The doctor's recipe? Every morning, I want you to eat 2 tablespoons, about 30 grams, of raw, kacha and unsalted pumpkin seeds. They must be green, not white. Chew them properly until they become liquid in your mouth or grind them into your morning smoothie. This is high-octane fuel for your manhood. Interaction check? Are you learning something new so far? If you did not know that roasting seeds destroys their benefits, please hit the like button on this video right now. That helps me know I should go deeper into these scientific details. Number 2, the destroyer of weakness, Shilajit and Fulvic acid. Now let's go up to the Himalayan mountains. Here we find the best-kept secret of Ayurveda, Shilajit. It is a black, sticky resin that oozes from the rocks under the intense heat of the sun. In Sanskrit, Shilajit means conqueror of mountains and destroyer of weakness. Why is it vital for your prostate? At a molecular level, Shilajit is one of the richest sources of fulvic acid in nature. Remember I told you to eat pumpkin seeds for zinc? Well, zinc is difficult for aging cells to absorb. Fulvic acid acts like a delivery truck. It grabs the zinc and other minerals, passes through the cell membrane, and delivers them directly inside the mitochondria of the prostate. Without the truck, that is Shilajit, the cargo, that is zinc, is often lost. Also, Shilajit helps clear ama, that is toxins, and excess kapha, that is blocking the urinary flow. How to use it? Look for purified Shilajit resin. Avoid cheap powders. Take an amount the size of a rice grain, that is 200 to 300 milligrams, dissolve it in warm water and drink it on an empty stomach. You will feel a surge of energy almost instantly. Number 3, the cleaning duo, nettle root, that is bichu booty, and green tea, decaf. If we want the river to flow, we have to clean the channel. For that, we need stinging nettle root. Many consider it a weed that stings, but it's a urological treasure. European research has proven that nettle root contains lignans. These compounds bind to a protein in your blood called SHBG. When SHBG is high, it traps your testosterone and makes it useless. Nettle frees up that free testosterone, increasing your free testosterone. At the same time, it prevents bad estrogen from attacking the gland. Interaction? Be honest with me, friends. How many cups of normal chai or coffee do you drink a day? 1, 2, or 3? Caffeine is a bomb for an inflamed prostate. I want to challenge you to switch your coffee to this tea for 7 days. Who accepts the challenge? Write "I accept" in the comments. The formula? Boil 1 teaspoon of dried nettle root in water for 10 minutes. Turn off the flame, add a bag of decaf green tea and let it steep for 3 minutes. Drink this twice a day. It's the ultimate pipe cleaner. Number 4. The golden milk, Haldi Doodh, the natural antibiotic. Finally, we need to extinguish the fire. We need to control chronic inflammation. There is nothing more powerful on earth than turmeric, Haldi. Its active compound curcumin is the most potent natural anti-inflammatory known to man. It works by inhibiting the NF-κB pathway, which is like the master switch that turns on inflammation inside prostate cells. But there is a problem. Turmeric is very poorly absorbed. If you just eat turmeric powder, 99% will be flushed out. The secret to activating it is 2 keys: black pepper, kali mirch, and fat, that is ghee.
Black pepper contains piperine, which increases curcumin absorption by 2000%. And since curcumin is fat-soluble, it needs fat to dissolve. So every night, 1 hour before sleep, I want you to prepare your Haldi Doodh. Take a cup of hot almond milk or coconut milk or regular milk if you digest it well. Add 1 teaspoon of organic turmeric powder. Add a generous pinch of crushed black pepper. And most importantly, half a teaspoon of Desi ghee or coconut oil. Mix it well. This drink will not only reduce your prostate inflammation while you sleep, but it will also calm your nervous system, helping you fight insomnia. I know there are many ingredients and recipes to remember. Do not worry about taking notes now. I have prepared a free PDF guide that summarizes all these exact doses and recipes. It is in the description link. You can download it at the end of the video, so keep watching. Gentlemen, with these 4 elements, we have covered the biochemistry. But biochemistry is only half the battle. Even if you reduce inflammation, if you are still urinating in the wrong way, if your body mechanics are failing, you will still wake up at night. The bladder is a muscle, and like any muscle, if misused, it fails. Now I will teach you the mechanics of flow. I will show you why urinating while standing might be the worst mistake you are making, and I will teach you a secret yogic technique called Ashwini Mudra that acts like a hydraulic pump to drain your prostate manually. Do not go away, because what comes next will give you relief tonight itself. I want to ask you a very personal question, and I want you to be honest in the comments. There is no shame here. We are a health community. Do you habitually urinate standing or sitting? Write standing or sitting below. The answer from most of you will tell me why you wake up at 3 a.m. Number 1. The debate: standing versus sitting. Most men urinate standing up. It's quick, it's manly, but anatomically, for a man with BPH, it's a critical mistake. When you stand, your pelvic muscles and thighs are tense to maintain balance. This tension compresses the urethra. It's like trying to empty a toothpaste while squeezing the cap. But when you sit down, something magical happens. The hammock of pelvic muscles relaxes completely. Gravity helps. The bladder no longer has to fight against muscle tension. So tonight, leave your ego at the bathroom door. Sit down. Your bladder will thank you. Number 2. The double voiding with lean technique. Eliminating the ghost. Now let's talk about the real sleep killer, post-voiding residual, PVR. Because the prostate pushes up, a small pouch forms at the base of the bladder. When you urinate, that pouch often remains full. You think you are finished, you zip up and you leave, but 50 ml of ghost urine stayed there. In 30 minutes, that urine irritates the bladder and ding, your brain wakes you up again. Here is the solution, the double voiding with lean technique. Step 1. Sit and urinate normally. Relax, do not push, let it flow. Step 2. When you feel you are finished, do not get up, stay seated. Close your eyes, breathe deeply through your nose 3 times. Wait for 30 seconds. Step 3. The secret. Now lean forward. Rest your elbows on your knees. Imagine you are trying to touch your feet. This position changes the angle of the bladder and compresses that lower pouch. Step 4. Try to urinate one more time. You will be surprised to see an extra stream comes out. That's the urine that would have woken you up at 3 a.m. Get it out now and sleep later. Challenge. Tonight when you go to the washroom before sleep, promise me to try this forward lean. If it works and that extra stream comes out, come back to this video tomorrow and comment, Dr. Vikram, it worked. Deal? Number 3. Ashwini Mudra, the yogic hydraulic pump. Many Western doctors will tell you to do Kegel exercises. Kegels are good, but sometimes if you have a very tight prostate, squeezing more can be counterproductive. Yoga has a superior technique called Ashwini Mudra, the horse gesture. What is the difference? Kegel is squeeze and hold. Ashwini Mudra is pump and pulse. The goal is not to strengthen the muscle, but to increase circulation. The prostate is inflamed because old stagnant blood, venous congestion, cannot get out. We need to pump fresh oxygenated blood in and push toxic blood out. How to do it? You can do it sitting in a chair or lying down. Inhale and gently contract the anal sphincter as if holding gas. Exhale and release immediately and completely. The rhythm is contract 1 second, release 1 second, contract, release. Do this rhythmically like a heartbeat for 30 repetitions. Do this morning and night. You are literally creating a suction pump that drains the inflammation from the prostate. It's internal medicine without a scalpel.
Finally, an emergency technique. In Ayurveda, we have energy points called marmas. There is a specific point directly connected to the prostate and bladder nerves, the Trik Marma. It is located right at the bottom tip of your spine, on the tailbone or coccyx. Sometimes the urgency to urinate is not because the bladder is full, but because the nerves are nervous and hyperactive. The massage. Before sleep or if you feel a sudden urgency, sit comfortably. Reach one hand behind, with your middle finger find the tip of the tailbone. Apply gentle but firm pressure and make slow circles in a clockwise direction for 1 or 2 minutes. This sends a calming signal through the nervous system telling the bladder, relax, there is no danger. Friends, we have walked a long path together. We understood the chemistry, we mastered the physics. But knowledge without action is just entertainment, and I am not here to entertain you. I am here to cure you. Many of you must be asking, Dr. Vikram, this is fantastic, but where do I start? Do not worry. I have designed a 21-day protocol. Why 21 days? Because science tells us that is the minimum time the body needs to reset a biological habit. But before telling you what to do, I have to tell you what to stop doing. There are 3 silent killers sabotaging your prostate right now. Enemy number 1. Caffeine after 2 p.m. If you drink chai or coffee in the evening, you are programming your biological alarm to ring at 3 a.m. The rule, no caffeine after lunch, full stop. Enemy number 2, alcohol, especially beer. Sorry beer lovers, hops in beer are highly estrogenic. Remember part 1, estrogen makes the prostate grow. Drinking beer is like adding fertilizer to prostate growth. The rule, for these 21 days, try to eliminate alcohol completely. Enemy number 3, plastics or xenoestrogens. If you heat your food in plastic tiffins or containers in the microwave, you are eating poison. Hot plastic releases BPA. This chemical mimics estrogen. It tells your prostate to grow. The rule, never heat plastic, use glass or steel. This is a tough challenge, I know, but I want to know who is brave here. Which of these 3 enemies, chai, beer or plastic, are you willing to eliminate today? Write your commitment in the comments. Example, bye-bye evening chai. Your daily schedule. Morning, 2 glasses warm water plus raw pumpkin seeds plus 30 Ashwini Mudras. Noon, green tea or nettle and move around. Don't sit too long. Evening, the critical phase. The water curfew. Stop drinking liquids 3 hours before bed. If you sleep at 10 p.m., last water at 7 p.m. Dinner, light and early. Bedtime ritual, a small cup of Haldi Doodh. Last visit, sit down and double voiding technique. Friends, I promise you this. If you follow this plan, around day 7, you will notice something different. The flow will be stronger, the urgency will fade. And around day 14 or 21, the miracle will happen. You will open your eyes in the morning, look at the clock and realize you slept 6 hours straight. That moment is worth all the effort. You are not broken, you are not too old. Your body is a miraculous machine designed to heal. Today, I gave you the instruction manual. Now it is up to you to use it. If this video gave you hope, please subscribe to the channel and share this video with a friend, a brother or an uncle. There are millions of men suffering in silence. Let us break that silence together. I have condensed this entire protocol into a free PDF guide called the Prostate Master Plan. Click the link below, download it, print it and stick it on your fridge. It is my gift to you. I am Dr. Vikram Mehta. Thank you for trusting me with your time and health. Namaste and have sweet dreams tonight.